Yo, Yang, so we back, man, with some Charleston White. Look, so somebody had actually told me to check this out, right? I was gonna check it out. Well, I am checking it out. But what also really made me want to tap into this is I of course did the Say Cheese, him and Charleston White. And Charleston said that he felt Yachty was out of touch. That he had asked him like, damn, how long you been rich? You know what I'm saying? He out of touch. So I really definitely want to see what he meant and see if I'm going to catch it. If I feel that Yachty out of touch. You know what I'm saying? Just what the interview would be. But I really think this is a weird matchup anyway. Yachty interviewing Charleston White. I think that's just kind of weird anyway. But like I said, somebody also did still say check it out before any of this shit. So I'm finna just see what's to this part one. See if it's going to be good. See if I think it's just anything, you know what I'm saying? But hope y'all doing good. Hope y'all doing great. Hope your pockets is straight. Hope your bills is paid. Hope you accomplishing them goals, checking them shits off. You feel me? Be the best version that you can be of yourself. Let's get into it. See what's to it though.
Thick little bitch all out here. Bitch so thick, I was ready to die for it.
I don't think I never really seen a Yachty interview for real either though. That's the thing.
Might take that hard.
Can we? I don't know. I'm not sure. I haven't caught if you talked about this yet, but can you explain this chain to us?
Nation. Tupac. Yeah, Tupac.
What about Tupac?
Tupac is one of my favorite rappers.
First off, let's get into why.
Well, because when I was young, he was more like a youth minister. Yeah, long before his days of, his days with Death Row. He was more like a youth minister. So I was in the juvenile system. I was in the boys' home. So there was a short time from like 14, 15, 16. I was kind of real heavy into the gang banging culture. I started embracing Islam and practicing Islam around right when I had turned 16 years old. So that's when Tupac was just really beginning to rise into his peak of stardom. So his lyrics, his lyrical content, one of the first songs that really made me believe that there was a concept of God was his song called Lord Knows. I smoke a blunt to take the pain out, and if I wasn't high, I'd probably try to blow my brains out. So he was the first rapper who I had up.
Hey, Pac, I don't want to really too much speak of Pac, bro, but my favorite song by Pac, I used to for some reason wake up every morning and listen to this shit, Changes, bro. Where he say, is life worth living? Should I blast myself? I'm tired of being poor, even worse, I'm black. My stomach hurts, so I'm looking for a purse to snatch. Oh, so he ate on that bitch. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Changes, Tupac. Y'all gotta listen to that shit if you ain't never heard that shit, bro.
Never heard make any reference to God in many songs. And so Pac was so influential that I never would listen to Biggie. So I'm just like the kid today who would take sides between Von and NBA. So nigga, I took Pac's side. So I never liked Jay-Z. I never liked Nas. I never listened to no East Coast music because of Tupac.
Hey, that's crazy because I wasn't in that time. But you see the movies and you see the impact that Biggie and Tupac shit had, which is just crazy. Like you said, like I'm going to listen to that shit. The impact of that shit.
Clear of phishing webs.
That's crazy.
And so I gravitated more toward the West Coast, the more of gangster than more of the hip hop. So yeah, I never embraced East Coast hip hop because of Tupac, until I started maturing and Jay-Z made a song with Pimp C and Bun B. Yeah, so when I was in the boys' home, so I got Made Nigga tattooed across my back because that was a Tupac song. So I got that as soon as I turned 21 and got out the boys' home. So this chain, to answer your question, this chain, Tupac was trying to incorporate the word nigga as an acronym. Never ignorant, getting goals accomplished. And he died falling short trying to incorporate it. So years ago when I first came to the internet and I filed for the trademark for the word Nigga, I received a message from one of his family members who had sent me a letter that he had wrote while he was in prison about the word nigga and what he wanted to do with the word. So I'm just picking up where he left off.
So you believe?
I'm getting a sense that we might finna get like a serious Charleston White. I don't know where it's gonna go, but he seemed like he ain't ready here for no bullshit, you know?
The word nigga can be powerful.
The word nigga is powerful. I done been downtown to the city council members and captivating the whole audience saying I'm a nigga. That word is so powerful. It affects and offends and bothers both black and white. And that word is so powerful and effective. Other races want to use it to be incorporated into the nigga culture.
What's the acronym?
NIGGA.
What's the? I mean, no.
Well, the word nigger. The word. None of us can be a nigger, because that was a race of people who was born into a country, who was born into slavery. They don't know freedom. Niggers know freedom. Niggers don't. So there were people who had nigger on their birth certificate. There was people who had nigger on their death certificate.
No, I'm sorry, but the shit that they just put up on that, as funny as hell. Talk about that we own is crazy.
There was one point in time where slaves didn't even have a name. Their only name was nigger slave.
Like slave one?
No, just niggas. Come here, nigga. Hey, nigga. You, nigga. Nigga didn't have a name. Me, yeah, you, nigga. You stupid mother. Come here, nigga. Yeah, Master Jim boy. Yeah. So it wasn't. And if you understand American literature as well as pop culture, you understand that nigga Jim was the first nigga to really get a name.
Jim, J-I-M.
J-I-M, nigga Jim, and he was given that name by Mark Twain in the book Huckleberry Finn.
Mark or Merk?
Mark Twain.
M-A-R-K. M-E-R-K.
M-A-R-K. Mark Twain. So nigga Jim was the first nigga to get a name who was wrote about in the book. Because prior to that, most of America really didn't understand how cruel slavery really was, because most people, white people, didn't own slaves.
What you mean?
How many niggas and white people you know own cattle and horses?
Me personally, I'm from the city, so not many.
So, I'm from the country. Me neither. I don't know many. It's pretty expensive to take care of slaves, feed them, house them, your land.
Oh, rich people own slaves.
There you go. So I took the word nigga because I understand who nigger was. So I have an old man, my pops name, or my pops. He had a club.
Hey, no, though. How many of y'all rock the chain, though? I just need to know. If he put them bitches up for, let's just say, I don't know how much that bitch worth, but let's just say he put that bitch up for about $700, bro. To a G. He put it up for a G. How many of y'all are buy that bitch, bro? Cause he making it like, you know what I'm saying? Like you wanna, he pushing it by pushing the acronym of it, you know what I'm saying? And I remember seeing Pac say that in the video what it stood for. You know what I'm saying? To where it's like, all right, we want to take this shit somewhere else. We gonna all rock that shit. Never ignorant, getting goals accomplished. You know what I'm saying? How many of y'all rock the chain, bro?
In the late 70s, early 80s, called Texas Nigger, Nigger. The club was called Texas Nigger on a popular black historical street called Evans and Rosedale. So he told me who those people were and who they are. My grandmother's 84 years old today. She would be considered a nigger. So for us to be offensive, for us to be offended by that word, and we really don't even know the word.
Was she offended by it? Not at all.
Not at all. Because my grandmother is more offended by being called girl, gal. A nigga, a white person only called you nigga when you broke the rules.
Or when you got a high rap song.
Would you be offended?
I high five him because they don't call you nigga. If you're in favor with white people, they never call you nigga.
That's not true. I get called nigga at every show I do.
Man, that's because you're not in favor in them. It's the nigga.
For tickets to come see it.
Well, they paying for tickets to come call you a nigga because you're not in favor with them. A real racist white person will not spend their money to come see you just to call you nigga. He'll call you nigga from the television. He's not even listening to your music. See, I've been incarcerated with a real white person who won't even come in the cell with you. They don't even want to breathe the same air. They don't even talk to you.
Like you're dirty.
Man, they don't even talk to you. A real racist white person, they don't even engage you. See, you just talking to a prejudiced, hateful person. A real racist, y'all don't interact. Wouldn't know your lyrics.
I know what he was talking about. I didn't know you had to be racist to say nigga. So you saying at the end, you saying it's all about...
He asked me a question. He said, would I be offensive? And I said, no, because that's a compliment to me.
It's all about intent.
I wouldn't care whatever your intent is. I understand who a nigga is. I can call a nigga on the phone. So I ask people all the time, when last time you talked to a nigga? Somebody in they 80
Right
years
now?
old. No, I'm a nigga.
I said nigga.
Nigga, I ain't never been in slavery, homie. I don't know what it's like to be oppressed.
What if it's like, get out the way,
Well, what you mean get out the way, nigga? I'm a nigga. Why you think I'm the seed of a nigger slave? I didn't come from Africa. My grandmother, Lucille Helton, was property of the White Sloan Plantation. Charleston White.
Man, that's real. You know the plantation.
Damn, so your white come from actual...
Folks said he above that shit, bro. He above that shit. That shit ain't worth. I think how he approaching that shit, how he want people to approach him. That's just me what I'm thinking. As far as like you just saying some shit to me, bro. That shit ain't finna goddamn move me. Fuck you to that.
Actual white man.
My last name, we got our documentation. So if you can trace your family tree like we do at our family reunion. So we got our whole family tree on back our t-shirts. So every family reunion, we're going to say the history to all the young people. We all come from Lucille Helton, property of the White Sloan Plantation. Charleston White. My grandfather was the firstborn child to Lucille Helton, Freddie White.
And was her father a slave owner?
If he got the plantation owner, he ain't got no father. He's some nigga that done came and fucked a slave.
But so technically his father was...
He don't know his daddy.
So,
she a slave. So typically, most slaves don't know their father because daddy got sold.
Oh.
Mama gets sold. You get sold.
Forgot about that.
Nigga, they don't keep y'all. So yeah, nah, you forget, homie. We don't know if all of us related because one slave was sold this way, the baby was sold that way, the daddy was sold that way, and the brother was sent to Haiti. So, homie, we don't know. I just know my lineage and my roots don't go to Africa. It stops at a slave named Lucille Helton, and we own the plantation. My family inherited the plantation because she died a slave. Bootlegging for that white man.
Negotiating rates can be stressful and...
I wasn't expecting none of this. I ain't even gonna care, bro. I was expecting just some other talk, not like slavery, whites, niggas, niggers, all type of shit like that, bro.
Bootlegging for that white man.
All right. This is getting deep. Let's stop right there. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to a safe place. I know it's been a long time, about 4 weeks. About 4 weeks since we dropped the last episode. I had to, I did the tour in Europe, and who knows what Mitch has been doing.
I was busy, bro. I was busy.
Doing who knows what. Nothing. And we've just had a lot of things going on. We missed you guys, and I know you kind of decided and you thought that we were done, but I promise that's not the case. Today we have no other than the one and only Charleston White.
Where my camera at?
This is your camera right here, direct.
Already.
The one and only. This is super sick. I can't speak for everybody, but like, young niggas fuck with you.
Yeah. See, homie, I started out fucking with the young killers in the juvenile detention center. So long before I came to the internet, I was the nigga fucking with the young killers. That's how I found out about all of y'all.
Uh-huh.
So I started working with kids like in my mid, like 33, 34, around that time. So I started working with the kids in the juvenile detention center. So I had created these three youth curriculums. One of them for the alternative schools, the kid that get put out of school, go to alternative school, the local juvenile detention centers, and then the kids that go to the state maximum.
Gee, Yachty really funny as hell eating these fucking corn puffs, fucking cereal out of bag. I don't know what the fuck he eat, but he really is funny as hell smashing them bitches right now, bro. Like, why you ain't eat before the interview game?
Security facility. So I created a street life cycle, an anti-gang cognitive intervention program, and then one of them was just a moderate program for at-risk kids that's not really in trouble. And it was a youth awareness program. I found a way to connect with children, find out who this little motherfucker listened to as a rapper. Because I learned from interacting with kids that most children take on the traits and the characteristic of the rapper, behavior-wise, delinquent-wise, attitude-wise. So if I ask a little nigga who your favorite rapper is, depending on who he tell me, I know he's problematic, he's violent, he's aggressive, he's lonely, he's depressed, he's sad, based on what he tell me. So I use that as a connecting tool. So around the time that I started doing this is the emergence of drill music. So I'm hearing kids' names that's dying in Chicago saying, God, how? So, you know, you go look on the internet and see, like, God damn. So there was a local rapper in my town that they had allowed a little kid by the name of Go Yayo. They allowed him to go to the schools to perform one of his songs called Boom. My 40 go boom. And I'm saying, man, them kids go fail the goddamn STARS test. If that's what they using to, you know, to pep rally the kid to take the test, and all them little motherfuckers fail. So when I started talking to them in the detention center by way of my program, I would write these names down.
What did make the school do that though? Like, oh, we gotta get Go Yayo. This gonna make them pay it. No, it's not, bro. It's not. I wouldn't say. I wouldn't know who really. I'm not even gonna say if Charleston White was there, it would probably move them. You still got some kids in the back there to say some bullshit, bro. Shut the fuck up, or you a snitch, or get your old ass off the stage or something. That's just what I think. But what made them still bring a rapper who talking that talk, talking that reckless ass shit to the schools to reward some kids or to motivate some kids, like?
And go back and research these rappers, the artists, and listen to the lyrics.
Like, did he at least talk and tell them to stay in school and get your grades up or something? I don't know.
Come back and say, man, you like this shit? Got me all this little nigga talking about is killing. And come to find out, they talking about killing real people. So that's how I found out about Dirk and Vaughn and NBA Youngboy. So other than that, I wouldn't know nothing about that, you know. But, yeah, I wouldn't know nothing about them. So it was the kids who hipped me to this shit. From that, I said, man, we got to do something about this shit. So I started creating preventative programs. So I was doing intervention at that time, gang cognitive intervention. So I started trying to come up with preventative programs. And so you got to incorporate music to really catch the attention of today's youth. And so, I blind man shuffled up into this shit.
From that first Say Cheese interview, you think it would become all this?
Nah, because we had one that we did that was way better than the one we had done. But his camera girl, a car or house had got broken into, so we had lost the footage. So that probably was the best interview if it would ever that never got released. So we had to come back and do it again. So
and it wasn't even nowhere nearly as good as the first one.
It wasn't. Nah, it wasn't.
But people still found it good though.
Yeah, they did.
But what it did, homie, it made me America's favorite uncle.
Cause I think I do remember him telling that story, bro. And I think they wouldn't let him in or some shit. Schools do they don't be wanting you to really win, bro. It's obvious, bro.
Hate it. Yeah. Made me America's favorite uncle.
And hate it.
Yeah. But my plan was to be hated first.
Yeah, I was gonna say, was that the goal, right?
Yeah, the goal was to come play the villain. Yeah, the goal was to come play the villain. Because in our households, whoever decides to be the man in the house, he becomes the villain.
Think so?
Because he have to establish law and order. See, Daddy got to establish law and order. Daddy got to whoop ass. Daddy got to say, hey, take that off. You ain't wearing that outside the house. He ain't like. So that's why you hear mama and them say, hey, don't tell your daddy. That's why most things is kept from daddy, because daddy can't be the good guy. He have to establish law and order when things are wrong. Yeah. And he have to discipline.
Right.
So he can't always be like. Mama can always be like.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I get what he's saying, but I think this just me speaking. I don't know if y'all want to speak on it too in the comments. But in my house, I feel like my mama was more the one on ass. Like, I'm scared to tell my mama some shit. You know what I'm saying? But maybe it could be. Sometimes it could be like you know, with the daughters, the daddies is more a little lenient. Now, when it come to clothing and shit, yeah, they probably on your ass. But when it come to like other shit like that, you probably daddy's little girl and this shit. Me personally, I wouldn't say I was on some daddy's little girl shit. But my mama just wasn't to be fucked with, bro. Like that's just me growing up. I feel like my mom wanted to be fucked with. My pops was more just laid back. He was just laid back, and I'm trying to see most of the shit. That's just my household. I ain't gonna lie. I think one of my cousins, probably mama was the one not to be fucked with. You know, just shit like that, bro. Just it be depending on the parent. But I know what he talking about. Them daddies that. Your granddaddy. He talking about the granddaddies of our soul.
That daddy for something now, boy, I got to pay the bill. Mama find a way to give it to you. Mm-hmm. So daddy is the villain in the household. Whoever enforces the rules in the house is the villain to the kids.
Right.
And whoever consistently enforces the rules is the villain. So when I came from the juvenile detention centers in the schools to start working with the kids in the hood, that's when I realized it. So when I started working with the kids from the Stop 6 projects, the Capital projects, I came down there with my bow tie on saying, say, look at our young brother. Don't do that. Chill. Say, sister. Say, princess, don't
and
you
they thought
do
you was
that.
green.
Man, they was. So, but when I saw their mamas come in, how was he today? And I said, ma'am, I've been trying to talk to him. I've been trying to tell this young brother. Now, I done called him young brother. She say, motherfucker, I'm going to beat your goddamn ass when you get your ugly ass. So after about a week of seeing that, and then I saw the old man Pops come.
Get your ugly ass is crazy. Get your ugly ass.
She say, motherfucker, I'm going to beat your goddamn ass when you get your ugly ass. So after about a week of seeing that, and then I saw the old man Pops come in. Say, boy, get your goddamn ass. So I saw the language they respond to. So riding home trying to process it.
I mean, you have kids though, right?
But I don't cuss at my kids. My mama didn't cuss at me.
Right.
Nigga, them hard cuss words.
Yeah. So you wasn't aggressively disciplined.
No.
Aggravatedly disciplined.
Nigga, I barely got spankings. Yeah, I barely got.
Were you not troubled or did
I
I
guess
was
that.
I caught a murder case at 14. Nigga, I was breaking in the houses at 12.
was they?
I was hunching and trying to fuck at 6 and 7.
Was they scared of you, or did they just
No,
didn't believe in
nigga,
this?
Mama got to work.
Okay.
Mama got by time it's time to whoop your ass, mama tired.
I just want to say about 6, I had just figured out I gotta walk for real.
Yeah, no, nigga, by time it's time, and then nigga mama frustrated. So then she whooping you out of frustrated, so she really don't want to beat you. See, some mamas will beat you because they frustrated.
So how do you feel that? Because I believe that how we're raised plays a big part in the people that we grow to be. So do you think
How you're raised, and then the other
And what you
element,
see.
how you're raised and where you're raised.
Right.
See, it's a whole lot of mamas that's raising them good, but because you live in this zip code, nigga, you better fight every day.
There's so much stuff just out of control. Like
Because you live in this zip code, you're not gonna wear this color. I don't care how good I don't care what your mama bought you, nigga. You live in this zip code, and we such and such in this zip code.
That's when the village is fucking you up, bro. Like the house is doing what the house needs to do, but out here, mama, that's just what it is. What get me from around here? And then after that, motherfucker, shorty gonna be stuck in this shit. Like, man, mama, I don't give a fuck. This just what it is. I'm staying here. Even if you want to move at this point, I'm catching the bus and I'm coming back to the hood, bro. I'm coming back to the hood. That's some real shit, because I always be wondering that about some people. Like, you want to take care of your child, you need to leave this area, bro. You think it's just normally him not listening. Yeah, that probably he is probably a hardhead. But it would help if he go outside and motherfuckers ain't pressuring him and motherfuckers ain't popping pills around him or putting a gun in his hand or showing him guns or overly talking about fucking bitches. Your child ain't gonna be a child, bro. They gonna be grown as hell by the time they fucking 12, bro. Come on, man. Put them in the position where it's other kids around or the block is quiet if you can. I know it's easier said than done, bro. But people don't understand that has a big part to play where your kid finna go outside to and go to school to, where they spend most of their days and most of their time.
You can move into this zip code. You conform to this zip code.
So do you think the way that you specifically was raised, not being beat, did that have a positive effect, or did it make you? Is that the reason you got in so much trouble?
Well, you don't have to beat kids. There's a scripture people always try to use. If you spur the rod, you spoil the child. Well, the rod ain't a whip, The rod is a term that's used for a rod of discipline.
What I asked you though is, do you think that being raised that a certain way is that the reasoning why?
No, hell no.
Did you have a father home?
I was raised to say I had uncles and granddaddy, no father. I was
Come on, man. My internet really been on there lately. I
raised
hate
to say
this.
yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. I couldn't say. My mama say Charleston. I couldn't say huh. Yes, ma'am. I couldn't say what. We sat at the table. Boy, did you bless your food? Our Father God is great. Get your elbows off the table. You do your homework.
Hey, my granny ain't play about lying. She didn't like the word lying. That shit over with. She lying on me or some shit. Like, she hated that shit.
You take it back. So, nigga, I was raised as every loving black parent, mother that try to raise her kid. But guess what? When mama go to work, nigga, we cutting that TV on.
So is it your environment?
I was raised in a upper middle class neighborhood. I wasn't raised in the ghetto.
So what was it?
It's like the music
it
and
was
the
the music and the culture.
entertainment.
Propaganda.
Propaganda. It was hip hop culture. I'm the first generation of gangster music children.
Any rapper specifically for you?
Easy E,
How you feel
Ice
about that,
Cube,
Mitch,
and
though?
Dr. Dre.
Well,
Was you like that growing up?
Nah.
Where did you learn to sip syrup from? The rappers. You didn't get that from your mama and them. Sipping
definitely-
syrup,
it's
sipping
definitely
syrup is a
Honestly, though, the way he just put it, bro, no black child is safe, bro. He grew up in a house that motherfuckers didn't play. His area was nice, as the motherfuckers want littering. He go outside, they was gang banging. So now it's the music. Now it's the music, bro. Like, if that, you ain't motherfucking safe, because your mama can't stop you from listening to shit. Your uncles can't stop you. Granddaddy, even if you had a daddy in the household, they couldn't stop it. You know what I'm saying? But that's just tough. Sometimes it's just about, that's why I say sometimes it's just about the child, bro. They be picking their paths, which be fucked up. You be there along the way, but they be like, shit, this just the way I want to go. Charles might be sounding like he had everything, but he chose the bullshit for whatever reason. Like, for just music is just crazy, bro.
Southern thing.
It's 100%
But sipping syrup have always been a Houston thing. Nobody else sips syrup other than Houston. That's always been a Houston thing. DJ Screw. Where do you learn to do mollies from? Nigga, I ain't never heard of a molly until
Atlanta.
Future said it. I ain't never heard of, I don't even know what a Percocet look like.
Wait, but
nigga.
if it wasn't in the music, it'd be in the movies.
No, it wasn't.
Nah.
I've never seen Molly in the music.
But
I've never seen Ice.
I mean, in movie, but I don't think it's as.
They never show me a movie.
Scarface? Scarface? How many people did cocaine after Scarface?
Man, that was cocaine was here way before Scarface.
Shit, I don't even think Scarface ain't influenced nobody to do no drugs. He influenced niggas to sell that shit.
Cocaine was already here, homie. That's why they made the movie.
But I just think movies aren't as popular as music because people associate music to be more realistic. As
But
a
let me just
movie.
say this, even with movies, homie, when we first saw The Last Dragon, Bruce Leroy, nigga, after that movie Last Dragon, every nigga tried to do karate.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of somebody.
Me too.
Vanilla Ice.
Me too.
You go get picked on.
Ice-T?
He was considered black. He was a gangster. He was a Hoover Crip.
Beastie Boy.
Well, we listened to Beastie Boys. That's before gangsterism. That's when I was Beastie Boys when I was like 10,
80s?
11.
That's the 80s.
10, 11. I was 10, 11. Homie, when Beastie Boys come along.
Was Run DMC cool to you?
Yeah.
So,
them
and
first
then
hip-hop
NWA came and you was like, fuck dancing.
Well, you gotta, before NWA, homie, we had Kid and Play. So nigga, before then, nigga,
So
we
the
was in
niggas was
talent show.
happy.
But listen, before then, we was in a talent show
Yeah.
doing Kid and Play.
Being happy.
Nigga was doing an MC Hammer.
Wearing
But
colors.
guess what? Tupac and Ice Cube shamed MC Hammer for going pop.
And then everybody still went all black.
Because NWA, you gotta understand, homie, the gangster culture became such a phenomenon. Nigga, Pac and Cube and them started shaming MC Hammer for dancing.
So, I mean, honestly.
That shit is crazy, bro. Oh my God, can we go back, bro? Cause I fuck with all the dancing eras. I fuck with when I hate this. Well, I don't hate to say it, bro. It is what it is. When fucking Diddy had shit going crazy. When T-Pain had shit going crazy. When motherfuckers used to pop like and drop it, goddamn Laffy Taffy, all type of shit, bro. Like, bring all that shit the fuck back, bro. Cause all this hatred shit and then getting shamed for being happy and dancing, nigga, what? Bring the bopping era back in Chicago, bro. Bring the Fifis on the block back, bro. Like, come on, man. All this gangster shooting shit is stressful, bro. We want to have fun, bro.
You're honestly saying right now that you were kind of a follower growing up.
Most kids are followers because this is why. Because kids are young and impressionable. Why you think you say, "Mommy, I want this. I want to get this, mommy," because they showed you on television to get it. Why you think drill music became such a phenomenon? Those was kids.
I think drill music became popular because white people and all kids fantasize with things that they will never do in life.
But here's the thing: when I'm talking to the kids at the white alternative school, they not telling me about the rap and shit. They mostly dealing with drugs.
They still love rap music.
But they not killing though. They dealing with drugs.
Right.
I come over here with these kids. These kids facing life for killing. See the difference?
Shopping for a used car involves a lot.
That be crazy. It don't be crazy. It's the truth though. That I don't put it past what he's saying. Like the white kids is drugged the fuck out. They motherfucker be talking about the homes of the black people with the daddy not being it. They daddy ain't there either. He might be fucking actually going to get some money, but he don't be in their life or really be. Ooh, they has be turning to drug addicts, bro. It's crazy.
Well, they dealing with drugs.
Right.
I come over here with these kids facing life for killing. See the difference? I'm over here with the Latin King kids.
Yeah.
They down by law too, but they really getting in trouble for pushing dope, robbing. I come over here with the black kid, nigga, they killing.
More aggressive. I think it's more egotistical.
It's the culture. The culture's more aggressive.
And egotistical.
Nah, the culture's not egotistical.
Well, no.
Because
Absolutely.
it's hard to be egotistical when your mama barely feeding you. That's why you more aggressive and
Well, I
angry.
think that's back in the day. I feel like kids nowadays just got so much more resources and
No,
money.
they don't, homie. If you look at the starvation statistics in America, more kids will go hungry in America than anywhere in the world. More kids are eating at school than they are at home. I don't know what resources you talking about more kids have.
Well, I'm just talking about right now in current society. If you look on social media, I'm not in.
Hold on. But see, you speaking from social media.
Right, that's all I
speaking
can
from
speak
the
on.
Community, the schools, the kids. See, I'm not up here with y'all, homie. I'm trying to climb up here. So the things that I'm saying, I'm bringing from the bottom to y'all up here. You saying, well, homie, most kids don't have resources.
Well, I'm just speaking on
Even on social media,
problems.
because social media is a facade. You never see somebody on social media say, "Boy, these my last $2 right here." They go come show you when they got they 500. You never see nobody on social media say, "Man, here go the disconnect notice, man. I gotta pay these light bill by Friday. I'm 2 months behind." Social media show you the happy side. But if you look at the real statistics, homie, nah, kids don't have a lot of resources.
So you don't think with the internet, kids don't have more resources?
Nah.
I think they have more access, but not resources.
When you say more resources,
Wait. What she say?
I think they have more access, but not resources.
when you say more resources,
Yeah,
resources
but
like what?
you make resources.
The internet ain't.
You
More-
make the
but how
resources.
though? But how? When you look and see most kids aren't creating content. So how do they have
Well,
resources?
I mean,
when,
it just depends on what you want to do in life.
but how do you know what you want to do?
Hey, look, if I'm following it, I am following it. Cause I was asked why certain people like to be in certain situations. I said like the same thing basically Charleston White saying like a lot of motherfuckers don't know. You think they know, but they don't know. Don't assume because social media, TikTok, YouTube is busting. Like a lot of kids don't even know how to get money. You think they even know how to fucking want to Google how to make money, bro? When I was a shorty, I had just about the same shit. I had YouTube was still out. What we was doing? MySpace, Facebook, all type of shit, bro. And Google. I could literally look that shit up, but the shorties don't know how to get to that. What to look up. We only go off what's outside at the time, bro. I didn't get access to shit till I probably early 20s, mid 20s, bro. Like, we talking about kids. We talking about kids right now, bro. It's not easy for them to get access. They parents don't know shit. So how the fuck is they gonna know some shit? Where they gonna get this shit from? Who they gonna talk to and be like, look, man, when you get this money, bro, put the shit in the savings account. This is what stocks is. This is how you make content. This is what you do with the camera. This is the type of camera. This is how you edit. This is the editing software. This is how you record your shit. This is how you post it. This is an LLC. Like, shorties don't be knowing this shit, Yatchy. You know what I'm saying? They don't be knowing this shit until somebody present it to them. And it's most likely gonna be probably when they get older. Because they don't have nobody around them teaching this shit, bro. Or hearing this shit properly like he probably think that they do.
When you don't have a developed brain, you're talking about an undeveloped brain, and you're dealing with trauma and impoverished conditions. Your mama might be on drugs, your uncle might be molested, and your dad in prison. Those numbers are way bigger than what you think.
That's a fucked up situation.
How long you been rich, nigga?
Hey, hold on, though. Cause he like, where you been, bro? You think everybody is middle class, and you think everybody is starting off at least middle class with at least a computer? These kids don't even have computers, bro, let alone shoes, bro.
8 years.
You've lost touch with reality.
Yeah, or don't have real people around them. Like, yeah. I get what Yachty is thinking, but he ain't thinking like he said downhill. He ain't thinking downhill. He thinking at least middle and up. He ain't thinking the shorties in poverty or the people when you don't know when your brain switched on. Like a lot of their brains ain't switched on and shit like that, bro. That shit crazy though.
Nigga,
8 years.
you've lost touch with reality. You must ain't got no po nigga cousins.
Well, I won't disagree.
Yeah, you lost touch with reality.
I tell them all the time.
If you think kids have
Wait, time
resources.
out.
I tell them all
What?
the time.
What you say?
I tell them all the time.
You tell me what? You just as lost as me.
So we ain't never had this conversation.
Like I said, no mattress. I just slept on 8 different comforters. You feel me? No pillow.
8 different comforters is not that bad. That's not bad. 8. You know how
You see what I
thick a
say when I
comforter
say
is?
disconnected? You know what I'm saying?
What?
As you
8. You know how
see what I
thick a
say when I
comforter
say
is?
disconnected? You know what I'm saying?
What?
As you speak from your fucking custom-made bed.
You try to say it, but you ain't know.
Maybe Yachty was never po, bro. So I don't know. I don't want to say po, but has this nigga struggled? What the fuck? And you don't even gotta struggle to know this shit though, but I don't know, bro.
Nowhere different than me. It ain't like you at the schools talking to kids every Monday through Thursday.
You ain't gotta do
Homie,
that.
you
more
would.
tapped in.
So now you can kind of understand, or you see where my frustration come from when I come to the internet. Fuck you, bitch ass nigga. Nigga, I don't give a fuck about no dead ass rapper. When I just buried a 15-year-old kid talking like the dead rapper. And come to find out, everybody who look like they got money on social media, ain't nobody got no money.
Right.
This nigga just was showing $5,000. He in jail for a robbery and he can't make bond. This nigga just was showing $20,000 and his mama selling plates to bury him. But this
100%.
nigga got all the Louis shoes. And now when he just got killed, his mama got a GoFundMe begging to bury this nigga. But online it look like they got money.
Shopping on.
Hey, Yachty ass want to try to hear that. He said, should no kid be poor? Every kid got access to shit. It's a lot of money out here to be made, bruh.
So what do you think the solution is to make
Ain't no solution.
Well, I
making
mean,
it less aggressive?
it's so
The
interesting.
solution is the man in the mirror. You become the change you want to see.
So let me ask you something. What's your motive?
I fuck with that, bro. I fuck with that. I do still think it could be a little bigger, but if at the end of the day, it's gonna be the shorty that's gonna have to be like, man, I don't want to be no killer. I don't want to be like this rapper. I don't want to be like that YouTuber. I just want to be me and a better version of me and do what I gotta do for me and my family and my life, bro. That's actually some real shit. Like, you could push it in the hood. Sometimes that shit won't work unless them kids decide to make it work, or them teenagers or them young adults try and make the shit work.
Like, what's
Oh,
your
right
goal?
now,
What
right.
do you?
That's why I say, bro, I'm gonna just tell y'all, one of my biggest things in life, bro, that I would love to do is just open like a school, bro, and literally teach kids how to love themselves. Like in the door, you learning this shit at a young age. Because if you love yourself, bro, you damn near ain't gonna even go out and cause destruction, bro. You gonna know what it's like to love yourself, so you gonna love others properly. You know, that shit is just important. That's when you gotta learn just to teach them to look within, bro, and not out. You feel me?
Well, I've already fulfilled my goal. I created youth programs and youth curriculums. I've worked with kids in the juvenile system. And now I wanted to monetize social media because I became viral on social media. And I didn't want to wake up every day looking at my phone like most people, spending at least 12 hours because that's what Facebook said I was spending, and I ain't making no money. I'm posting on this motherfucker. I ain't making no money, and they say you pay. So what made me realize this, my goal was after I seen this movie called Social Dilemma, I said, there's no way I'm gonna let them do me like this. Trick me to wake up on the internet, and I'm addicted to this shit. Because most people are. That's why we can't log off and stay off. So I realized that every time I log on, that somebody on the other side is making money off me being here just looking. I started feeling stupid. Then I would be arguing with people in the comment section. I started feeling dumb. So, homie, my goal is to do what I'm doing now, nigga, get some money, because they say you can monetize this. They say you can monetize content off for talking. Nigga, what? I ain't got to do nothing but talk. Man, they told me when I was a little bitty boy, conversation rules the nation. And I thought they were bullshitting. And then here come content creation. So, nigga, I'm a content creator now. That's my goal.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the goal now. Every now and then, I put a message out. So if I get on the right platform and they ask me to write, the questions tell me what I need to do. So your line of questions tell me how I need to behave on your platform. So if you come with some shit, the internet shit, then I'm gonna give you the internet shit. But if you sit down with me, man, and you really try to tap into the man, then I'm gonna give you the man, because I see that's what you're looking for.
I wish people would just do that more often and stop playing with him, bro. He really got a brain to pick besides the shit that people don't like for him to say. Like, from him talking about shit, the slavery, to the children, to the going to the schools and the statistics of things. Like, come on, bro. Like, pick his brain about that shit. Stop the bullshit. Why you out here this, like, come on, he done said that shit a million times already.
But for the most part, nobody wants the intellectual Charleston. They want the ignorant Rat Williams fool. So that's what most people book. Cause they want the viral shit. They don't want the substance of the content. I see before the cameras even came on that you want substance.
Right.
So there's no way I'll bring you bullshit. But most people, homie, they don't want substance. They want the viral bullshit. So that's what I give them and typically deliver.
So we had I don't know if you know, but not too long ago we had.
All right, I'm gonna stop it right there, man, cause my dog losing her fucking man. Damn, he finna talk about Umar, bro. Shit. Whatever though. My dog tripping. She fucking annoying. But yes, I see we get real Charleston White, so I'm definitely gonna tap back into this. Cause it ain't no bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's a real shit. Whatever. With that certain situation, I see what he's talking about. But Yachty is actually giving me, between what he just said and the flashback shit, Yachty probably ain't really been through shit. Like, or that's why I said you don't have to go through shit. You could just see it. You could just see it enough to be like, man, these shorties is fucked up. Like, he ain't never set the thought to sit down and be like, why are these kids like they is? Cause I didn't grow up in nothing crazy either. I grew up 2-parent household. Never missed a meal. All type of shit like that. But I just know what's worse outside of my door. You know what I'm saying? I know my homie across the street ain't got it like I got it, bro. He don't got it like I got it. He gotta share shit or steal shit and just shit like that, bro. And some kids got it worse than him. So I just think Yachty probably never sat down and thought, why do kids be so angry? Why did he catch a body at a young age? Why do he pop pills and he only fucking 13? Why do she be trying to be sexualized and be, you know what I'm saying? She only a kid. Like, it's a lot of shit going on out here, Yachty, in these communities, gang. But hopefully he gonna walk away and think about that shit after that. You feel me? But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think of this part 1. And catch you on the next reaction.